Welcome back, everybody, to the next continuation of Divinity Original Sin 2 with myself, Peas, and Kingleaf as Folium, the undead king of the Leaf Realm, or whatever. Last time we were in this Black Pit's cave, the cave that Fane wanted me to go to personally, because of some sort of artifact. It's been fine so far, but this next bit coming up on the map that I'm displaying, it's tough.
Yeah.
The Black Pits were supposed to be fucked. Oh my god, I forgot about this fight. No, I thought we were past this bit. This is what I thought we were past. I thought we were moving in the big blue dungeon part now on the map. Right, okay, fair enough. We can think about this.
I don't have a clue. Honestly, we'll have to focus fire the white woman, I think.
No, I mean, just... We're not going down there at all, right? We're just going to force them up here. So
I know, but I still think we need to focus fire her because she's possessing them two black ring people.
That's fine, but I'm going to just summon something down there to start the fight. And hopefully we're out of the way.
Hold on.
They can't... Yep, so the bar's down there. Again, stay out there. I'm going to start the bar to initiate the bottle.
What word on getting this oil contraption working again?
They don't even care, just random bars just appeared in front of them. Well, you will care after I bull rush you into the sky.
I've clear amended your piece of TV, man, so...
I started with the bar. But how do we... Can you take some of the other shit? Try and lure them this way? Being too close to those letters are dangerous. Because the problem is she can do the never swap, and we don't want her doing that. I'll stun the Maze Guardian. Maze Guardian, move. I'm causing whatever chaos I can with the animals. Kingleaf, it's up to you in Red Prince now. 2 royalties. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Being guarded by the old bodyguard of the king, and then the destroyer himself, in my eyes. He may not be. I hope he is. I really hope he is.
Just give you a bit of interesting story on it.
Just to confirm that I was right with me because of stuff that the Void have said to him. Although I don't even know the ending to any of these characters because I've never fucking beat it.
Same.
Again, the most I think I remember of arcs is actually you get into the city, there's a fight. I remember beating that fight and then just couldn't be fucked. I don't know what happened every time. I was like, this is too much.
It's just because you just play, yeah, it's exactly what it is. You just play a lot of the game and you're just like, I need a break, and then you just can't be fucked up.
Yeah.
But what are we doing here? Because these monsters are in.
I'm just trying to get the animals' turns are up, so I'll fortify the bar.
Here, I'm gonna clear a piece of main to piece of them so you can try to do stuff.
It's not that. If I get close, if any of us get close, she sees them and teleports them right into the middle of it all. And then they get fucking beaten. So but the summons are still doing shit, like... P.
No, there's the red prince in.
Wait, I'll try and get P in to do some sort of, like, sneak attack. I'm a tracker, not an assassin. I'm not good at this hiding shit. Let me see. Do I have any crazy grenades that could do stuff? But then again, you'd fucking need to break their armor or something. Don't know what's up with P. Everything's in range, but staying out of sight. Oh shit, something's up here.
I did it. I nether swapped it with the squirrel up here so we could just take it out.
Right, good stuff. What's the weakest on there? His armor, right. Then mosquito swarm, go. I choose you. Just for a more directed attack and not fucking area affected. Because I got his memory up for that last trait. Instead of wasting a fucking attribute, use a trait, get his memory up 3 points. Oh, fuck. Shit.
Did you get your scarm working then?
Yeah, it's being weird. Like, I don't know why, because I haven't changed any load orders. It's just decided to work on its own.
It's weird.
I know, it's been a cunt, so it was. But for some reason, if I load anything on Vortex, like, in batches, like, so if I go, like, 5 mods and load it, it won't work. But if I load them one at a time, and then boot up the game, quit, load another one, boot up the game, it works, I don't know.
Are you... What are you doing? Our permadeath one, or...?
I'm just doing permadeath. I've lost so many, like, within the first 10 minutes that I've not even bothered with them. But I've had one now that I've at least got past an episode. Bertus Dorelis has died, unfortunately. We'll have to see how. He died a shameful, unglorified death.
I can imagine.
It's tough, like, it is tough, but I enjoy it. Plus, I always enjoy making up a new character and just starting, seeing what fate hands me. Because a lot of things have started me off in Raven Rock, and yeah, you can't do anything there until you're about level 15. The thing's too much. And some characters you start off with no gold because you're like, you just wake up, you can beat up or passed out, and you have to make. And it's just too hard. Like, no, but it's fun. I like it. I like the challenge. Plus, I took off compass markers, so I don't even know where like locations are on the compass because I hate that. And when you're in the woods and you find something, that's your own discovery. So the newest character is a female orc with a two-handed sword who's been like ripping up bandits like fuck. It's just been the best one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I haven't faced anything decent. Like, level 1 bandits is just class seeing her run into shit and just her big two-handed and like kill cam every time, just boom boom boom.
Have you been watching mine?
Yeah, I really enjoy your own. Yeah, it's just that you need to watch them yourself in terms of quality. Sometimes they get a bit choppy. I don't know what's called. My thing's been doing that too lately, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't upload our last Dawn of War fight with the the
Tyranids? Oh.
No, fuck that one, I just deleted that.
I was so bored watching it.
Like, I didn't mind when I got them, but I seen you get them, you're like, fuck this. I don't even know what I'm doing ever, like.
I know.
I just made sure I just researched everything. Here's me, that's the only thing you can do.
You clearly did. I know, you could tell you just fucking put a fucking waypoint on my base and just right clicked one unit.
Yeah. Not all of them I did. I done like, I just didn't know why I was building ever, like, so it's like, fuck it. Just right click all these different random units. It just bores me. Like, I don't mind as them as an enemy, but as playing them, like,
yeah.
I've never been a fan of like in RTSs of like races that are like
Horde.
Bio, like living ships and stuff like that. Just bores me.
I don't mind that Lorwez.
Lorwez, yeah, but as playing as it, yeah, like even orcs bore the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Fiend's down. How'd they do that? Is this like, that's the Watcher, and this is the... I don't know what the best course of action is for this. Maybe just move more out of range. Yeah, I don't want her being able to hit all of us. Ballistic shot. That should do some damage. Go. I feel like Peas is his bow's getting on, like it's starting to show it's not doing the damage anymore. We're gonna bow big time.
I'll try to get Fane up and make an ice wall or something.
Yeah, do you have resurrection scrolls? I was gonna say, don't seem to. Not on P anyway. Folium does.
Bitch! Did you get that ball?
See, why didn't they do that last time? Focus, that was the point of the boxes, and now they're like just... Because last time they just wailed on us, like, fuck. Keep pushing down so move down the corridor. Like, take a few steps, take a few steps back. As long as we're making a controlled retreat. Yeah, but after Pop Troubler, yeah. That's the sin. I watched read a few reviews. I went, nah, sounds like I'm not. But just stuck it on the day just to get like I was trying to get like just pixel art ideas. Just, I just want to look at that. I don't think I'll play it, and it was just hours past. Need to make food. So just made me really can't wait for that Suikoden thing. What's it called again?
Something Chronicles, 100 Heroes or something like that. I can't remember.
Another one called like the Sea of Stars. That's really good pixel art. Just looks like it plays like Chrono Trigger, so I can't wait for that one too.
Yeah. What just has me really excited about that 100 Heroes one is the combat. It looks like, because it's just that turn-based combat, but they make it epic looking.
Yeah.
All the camera zooms and all, flying around.
But even
like,
you could even tell Suikoden was trying to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because when they jumped in, like it kind of zoomed, like, or maybe I'm misremembering it. I don't remember. I feel like every time you've done an attack in Suikoden, like the camera may have zoomed in a little bit on that character or something. But maybe think about something.
I think it's just.
There's so many turn-based I can't tell anymore.
Special moves.
Yeah. But if an RPG, that's another thing. See, if an RPG doesn't have cool moves ever, it doesn't matter. The story's good. It bores you to get combat-wise. Because see, Chrono Trigger, the moves and that are so fucking good. Yeah, especially that you can combine them with like 2 and 3 characters and all that. And depending on who you have in the team and all, you can do all different skills. I love the moves.
Me and my friends had a wee a cappella moment the other day because I have to ever see the PS1 mini, and Final Fantasy VII comes naturally on it, and I just booted it up because he loves the intro of the remake, so I showed him the original one to compare it, and just when Bomb Mission comes in, we're all just singing it like fuck the top of our lungs.
But even like you who never like had the story, like, but you just know
I know
because of me growing up with it. Do you know what I mean? You know it's the fucking shit.
Yeah, my friend is so excited to play the remake because I've hyped up the remake and the supposed amazingness of the original, and he's like he can't wait to play it, even though he knows nothing about it. He loves the soundtrack, like that's what's got him into
it. That's what I'm saying. I was also saying again. There's a lot of games out in art history probably have amazing stories, but shit composers that you don't remember or just quit playing. Because apparently, like, see a Dragon Age game.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of it myself. Like,
no, do you know why I do? See, someone said in like a Reddit about it, going, "It's a great story, but the music's fucking shit." See, if you just play your own RPG music over it, you'll get into it. So I started like boss battles playing like over it, but I was like, I'm really loving this now, and that's what got me through it, playing over RPG music during the battles and shit. But
yeah.
Just, see, for me, it was hard. Here's me. This is just the typical RPG. I was like, I know what's going to come. I can expect every story beat here. I don't want to play it. And then like I decided to go on. Here's me. Right, he's got me. This is interesting. And then he's got me again. And I thought I knew it was actually right. No, he's got me again. These fuckers. It was good. I liked it. Just you need to play your own good music over it. Because apparently the composer had like, I don't know, you wouldn't let them use his orchestrated versions, so they had to like use shitty versions or something.
You on about Dragon Quest?
Yeah.
You said Dragon Age, I think.
I always say that, yeah. Get mixed up. Dragon Quest.
I tried it. I just
Again, it's one of those things you need to get to a certain point, because I was just like, I'm bored of this. I thought I could just predict what was going to happen. I was so wrong. Because it seemed like it was going down that stupid path of RPG, go to town, save the day, go to the next town, save the day, go to the day. But I felt like there was no substance to it, but there definitely was. Right.
Who did you pick? Who have you picked for your Octopath Traveler stuff?
I picked Cyrus.
The Scholar?
Yeah.
That's who I picked the first time.
The thing is, I just scrolled through the screen randomly and hit stop at a certain point. That's what I did, like, yeah. And then the second, I went south, so I picked up Trissa.
Who's that again?
The archer girl with the merchant girl.
I think I've got the merchant as well.
Yeah, and then I'm heading south again to the big sword guy.
The soldier. I think I got him. I got down to the thief guy, and then I just stopped round a bit there.
Yeah, again, people were saying just the fact that they don't interact with each other during the story is annoying. Yeah, it's a bit shit. Like, I don't know what to do with this guard. I'm gonna have a tactical retreat. Like I said, controlled retreat away from them all. Marksman's Fang, bypass the armor, and hit me. And then go team.
When it's Fane's turn, build a wall outside because that archer's not charmed anymore.
Build a wall between Folium and
here. If you can, from here to here, like this way.
I'll try. Oh no! The button's fucked up. I'm sorry. Cause you not got a fucking.
I already used mine.
It was just being glitchy. I didn't actually know that. Right. I need to get away from this guy. Oh. It's just a better range. I think. No, it says it is. This game lies to you sometimes. I really get that.
It's a dice roll game.
But it says it was in range, and then it didn't even like throw up a miss. You know what I mean? It just didn't get near him.
Terrain's a thing as well. Maybe no. Actually, there's nothing in your way.
Stupid squirrel. Yes, we've got this more under control. She's already lost a lot of armor.
Oh, yeah, the archer shot her. Because I charmed her. Put the charms over.
I think I may have some charm shit on my infantry.
If they don't have any magic, then you can use it on them.
Fian actually has a skill for it, because he learned it off a, can't remember, a stone or something. But the Reaver's possessed, did it still work then?
It's just...
Is it the Black Ring Reaver
No.
you possessed?
No. The archer. The
The
silent
archer?
watcher.
Oh, right, the archer, yes, right, the watcher, right. Uh-oh. I thought that hit everybody. Fuck you, Mr. Knight. The Knight's not charmed, I mean, not possessed, we could probably charm him. Then I'll try out next. I hate that, even any RPG, something like confusion or charmed, where you lose control of your character bugs me.
You never fucking counter for it. Like, you're
I
never
know.
prepared for it. I mean,
See in Final Fantasy 7, it always had, see anytime it worked on Cloud and he was confused and then he started. I
murdering
always had him
everyone.
trained up the most. I always had him trained up the most and then he's just fucking killing everyone. And then he slices himself at the end and you're like, fuck you, man. Yeah, and still no announcement for the PC then, remake? Because I'm down for you to play it too, like, because I know you've been waiting for the PC.
Apparently people data mined the Epic Store and seen that it was on it, so it should get announced at some point. Like,
Apparently all the graphics cards now are going to go on sale because all the data miners are done with them.
they found a new PC part apparently.
Yeah. So apparently the RTXs are going to be showing up like fuck
Yeah,
soon.
but if lockdown happens again, then there's that big fiasco.
I know, but then that wasn't what was stopping it. It was the fact that China was hoarding it all for Bitcoin mining. I was going to blast the fire, but I don't know if that's a wise thing to do. Totems.
Can you use your charm?
I think his totem goes a bit more nuts because of the boom. He shoots it twice. No, he doesn't have the charm. That's Fian that has the skill. So, do you want me to put maybe a dome on for you? Do you need a dome of protection? Maybe?
Go for it.
Oh, I can't reach Folium. I can reach the Red Prince, like.
That's alright.
Hold the line.
And actually
The
just
Emperor's
summoning
holy
skills up.
light. That's like an librarian. The Emperor's holy light protects me. I will preach his name. Mister, the monsters are nice. Like, I will join the Emperor. It is right. And then the bear's just going to be a shock troop. Just get in. Can't reach anything over there for some reason. Just be an annoyance. The main thing is the white monster hasn't come up to fucking charming anybody, so she's afraid.
I can knock her down because her armor's down as well. So.
Yep, I have knockdown arrows ready to go as well.
Da-da-da.
Well, here she comes. Hurt me, slobbering.
Bone cage.
Who is afraid?
She has more armor than she started off with, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake now.
The same. She uses the bones.
Another
of the
one?
dead. No.
Oh, just
Yeah.
with a totem. You're not even that far.
Right, that's right. How does it feel to be slayed by your own?
Contempt is my shield.
I'm saying the Sisters of Battle done a prayer on the Red Prince, and now the Emperor's holy lights over him.
Sick.
That's what I'm saying. See, like in Donald, no, the Emperor's not a god. I was going to say he's actually not one. No, I was going to say why can't they like summon him to battle like they do from the other ones? Like he's just like gold armor guys slicing around.
It's like a demigod too, it's essentially.
They should be able to summon him. Maybe on his float. His throne should be able to just float about with fucking. Do you know what I mean? The best weapons the Imperium has equipped yet.
Fuck that. That's too risky. They lose that. They can't space travel anymore.
Fuck it. Get out of space. Settle down on a quiet planet where no one knows where you are.
Tyranids will find you.
Just settle underground until they go away.
They kill all biomass on all planets, so there'll be nothing left.
Oh, well, he's had a good time. I will take anything over the forces of chaos. I don't want to become furniture.
Well, that's the Dark Eldar.
Not even that. I read a thing about chaos. That's not even that. The thing I sent you.
I was fucked up.
It's so fucking grim. And like even the Space Marines were struggling to keep their composure. It was like one of those planets that needed to actually just be burned. So it was.
Get in here and start targeting this woman. Or maybe the Silent Watcher or something. That's... P needs to focus on archers because they do the most damage.
I know, it's just everything's out of range from where I am, so I'm just going to move close a bit, which might fucking waste a turn, because his AP's not been great lately.
But yeah, no, the Dark Eldar are the ones that turn you into chandeliers and carpets and all that shit.
Yeah. Like, I knew they were bad, but seeing I started hearing that shit, I didn't like that at all. I was like, oh.
They have to do it, or...
He's still out of range of stuff, but I'll support you with totems.
They have to do that shit to save their own souls from Slaanesh. Because they're...
So is it that... Right, so I didn't know they had to. I thought they just done it because they were...
Right, I'll try to explain it the best I can.
Like, you know,
but every single way,
my wank isn't working, I need to have...
They birth. They birth. You know the way they birth Slaanesh, essentially?
Yes, I know
that part?
Yeah.
Well, the Eldar, the webway is pocket dimensions. That's how they travel. They go on a pocket dimension, and there was Eldar within there when that happened. And Slaanesh didn't actually manage to get them. He has a hold of them. So he does, and essentially they have to do that shit for Slaanesh, or Slaanesh gets their souls.
But I mean, did they have to be so sick? That's the rules.
Yeah, that's Slaanesh. That's what Slaanesh is about. That's what Slaanesh is about.
Then why didn't they just do it to each other as well? Like,
they do?
Alright, so they're actually doing it to everybody then.
Well,
they do it to their own, but they do it to their Eldar that they captured, but they captured normal Eldar and do it?
Yeah, they'll do it to anyone.
I thought they might have more sympathy for their own. Like,
no, they'll do it to anyone.
Because I don't know too much.
I don't know.
Like, I try to find like the dark stories, but there's not much there. Just give me an idea of how bad this gets. You know what I mean? But there's not much there unless you probably buy shit. There's nothing online anyway.
But yeah, the Dark Eldar probably do it sexually with their own people.
Yeah, that's the bit I knew. Like the ones like to get more statistics sexually and all shit.
It's all to do with the excess of feeling and pleasure, pain, happiness, everything.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like the only thing I read. It was like this. They had obviously like some Imperial guards in prison, and he was getting ready for his daily torture or something.
Yeah.
It was like the guy came in, just sat and talked to him for ages, making him feel like that we're having a conversation or maybe try and get to know him and shit. And then like, why are you doing this? Like, what is it you're doing? It's like, just because you can. It's fun. Fuck you. There's no other reason. He was fucking, and there was like a more grand reason, like all that shit. And he was talking to him and all, like he was his mate and shit. And then he's like, right, I'm away here. And the torture was getting ready to go, and he's like, no. He's like, just, and he just wanted to know at least the reason, and he was like, because that's it.
Am I blind or something? What the fuck's going on?
The smoke.
But I can't even place anything down.
Come out of the smoke, maybe yourself. Because you probably can't see anything beyond it or something. The Emperor's holy light will preach his name. What do you call the ones that guard the Emperor in his palace?
The Custodes.
I
The
just-
Custodes and the Sisters of Silence.
Apparently, I don't know if it's true, because I don't know what lore I'm reading or read a lot of shit. Is the palace like the size of Russia? Is it all of Russia or something?
I don't know. I haven't looked into that. But I wouldn't be shocked.
I try to find out about like old Earth and shit, and they do like reference like the old cities.
Yeah,
like
my
New York.
mate
Like,
was talking about it
New
yesterday.
York or some shit like that. I don't know.
He was talking about it yesterday, but at the humanity before the Emperor showed up and all, and apparently they were really advanced and had a big massive AR army that protected them, but it turned rogue on them, and then that's when the Emperor showed up and fixed everything.
I don't know about that one.
That's like the 20,000 there.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently, like, if you really want to listen back, apparently he was there around 10,000 BC. That's when he first showed up. So he's always been there. He's like Cain, for instance. I mean, he's been guiding mankind. So I think he's just Jesus Christ and Buddha, and he was all lemons, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it was, because he's always been there, guiding mankind. That's the rumor I heard.
And then like Gilliman's
So he
come
got into
back
space, yeah.
and trying to undo the religious fanaticism of it.
Yeah, because he hated religion.
Yeah.
That's what
That's the funny thing about it.
he wanted technology and shit, and now they're afraid of it and stuff. And only the most elite, trustworthy people get to use like the plasma guns and shit. You know what I mean? All that crap.
Downloaded Hina as well. Nightmare Creatures 2. Did you ever play that?
There's the first one. Yeah.
That's the one I remember. I thought it was Nightmare Creatures 2, but no. Downloaded all the
was
Soul
one of the
Calibur
things
games as well.
So Nightmare Creatures was class. Not that I ever beat it, like it was hard.
It's hard.
but I
The
remember
second
like,
one's hard. Like,
there was cheats that you get to actually play as the creatures, which was fun. Yeah. And then Tenchu cheats that you get to actually play as like any of the enemies and shit, which was really fun.
Tenchu needs to come back.
That
Tenchu Z was
that
amazing.
hard too. That was hard as well. I only played the first one.
Ah.
I only played a wee bit because I couldn't beat it as well.
Tenchu Z on the 360 was amazing. It was multiplayer as well, had customization and shit, and it was so good.
Yeah, see, it's not something I feel like it would age well into the modern age. It's like I remember for the PS1 age.
Definitely
going-
could. Definitely could. Just get the right developer on it.
A lot of like the graphics, even then, they were so bad if you weren't like a good company half the time. Like even like when you seen like the first transition into like Zelda graphics and Mario first doing it, they are bad if you look back. Like early 3D did not age well. Not saying that Tenchu on the Xbox was early 3D, it was still old enough. Like I find it hard to look at sometimes. Like
What, Tenchu? Or just PS1 games?
anything that's old, you think that's not old anymore because you think, oh, it wasn't that long ago. And you look at it, go, fuck me, that's old. So I used to think Metal Gear 4 looked amazing, and I took it on PS4 the other day just because it's free on the V Network thing, and I was like, this looks old. Actually, I remember this looking amazing for its time, and I can see the age on this.
When did it come out? Like 2008 or something?
It's a PS3 game at least, like so. That sound looks awful. I just don't. It just doesn't look the way I remember it. If you get me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit, P. I
We
hate
were
these
playing,
things.
maybe with Connor, we were playing LAPD Future Cop or something like that.
That's a great game.
It still holds up.
Just the multiplayer was what really sold it. Like,
It's just funny that your cops and Big Macs just run around gunning everything in sight.
everything was like that back then. I remember a lot of games were like that. Just future cops getting the job done, so they were fussy.
She's behind you.
There she is.
The nether warp swap thing, or whatever the fuck it is.
Well, we got lucky. The AI was so dumb this time. Do they not even have a leap ability? Like, I'm sure that's recharged ages ago for him to get up here. Like,
They do, but the dog just mustn't be at the right angle to do it, so it's probably like, I can't do it.
artificial intelligence. Someday they say it will take over the world. I doubt it. Unless it's actually literally programmed to do it, then I'm sure it could.
I think they are actually trying to create proper AI.
No, I know that. Like,
Just shackle it like Edie.
It's not just don't give it control of nuclear missiles. Really good.
There's a lightning blood cloud. It's pretty cool.
I suppose it could happen. Blood is electricity. Well, it's electric. Right. The thing I'm using is gonna hurt everybody. No, there's nothing on it. I just don't understand why some are friendly fire and some aren't. I mean, that third game, that Sugarin thing that's coming out, I think that should be something that we do, like you said, like just stream it with it together.
Like that on the
Go
channel.
for it together, sort of thing. Yeah.
It's not for a while out, so we can discuss it
I know,
when
I
it
like,
happens.
that's what I mean. Like, it's just those things. I'm still thinking about those wee considerations you need, like about like doing those RPG things or whatever.
There's a program called Parsec as well that lets you can plug a controller in and play blitzring games and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. Like things are so much different now. It's like, yeah. What about that Steam Deck thing? Do you think it's worth the money? No.
I think it could be good crack. People are already saying it's going to be an emulator machine. People are going to fucking emulate the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I just read that today about it and just went, That's giving me the ability to have everything. I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can just lie in bed. Obviously, you're not going to have your strategy and all on it because.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. I bought the Steam Link originally so I could like stream like my RPGs in the bedroom or something, so I could lie back and all.
Yeah.
But then they took that off the market and I left that on Claire's house for fuck's sake, so I'm not getting that.
I do want one, like, so.
Ah, it's off the market. Oh, the Jack, you mean the mini thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. To be fair. Like it has had good things said about it, like so. You don't hear that often in the gaming industry for fuck's sake. Right, you archer. This is shit. Pin down. Fuck you. What do you mean Path interrupted? The other one wasn't?
It might have like a different weight and all to it, so probably, you know.
Then I will finish it. Come to me, archer friend. See the face of the future.
Mind crush.
Oh, he didn't even hurt him. Mind crush. I love that ability. You could have done that every time without having to go through all the card games.
He was just enjoying his hobby. He was always gonna do it.
He enjoyed the card games, like.
That's the reason why I did it.
He tortured people. Making them think they would win. Knowing full well that he's already dead and can see the future.
That's right, Kaiba. High activated.
Fucking, it's just, as a kid, it made sense. But as an adult, it was like, Kaiba, your obsession with beating this guy in a card game isn't that much like.
I just love where he talks about sending cards into space.
Yeah.
And then laughs like fuck on TV. It's like, you're a psychopath.
It's like, because I figure if there's intelligent life out there,
Let's teach him how to
teach
do
them how
it.
to duel.
Pointing in the sky.
Yeah.
And his big KC fucking space station.
And then he fucking invents complete AIs that fucking analyze everything about Yugi's strategy and all.
I think he travels back in
The
time.
hardest one. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
It is so stupid, but it's brilliant.
Like, it's okay when science can do it, but when it's magic, I don't believe it.
He's literally been shown magic so many times. He's like, I don't give a fuck. It's not magic. He's literally went back to Egypt.
You know, I'm sure the cold hand science can overcome his magical powers. Nice little car footing gets hit out of this. We didn't even have to cheese this bottle. We just let the AI fuck itself up.
I know.
Oh, fuck me. I'm just trigger happy today with my mouse. Behold your death.
We'll have to make Fane charm people more often.
Yeah, well, he has the ability. I learned it off a rock or something. Can't remember. Definitely didn't learn it off something else.
Yeah,
Like,
I got magic armor for Fane here.
It was whatever you made me read one time. Give me the domination. Yeah, it was in that. Yeah, it was definitely in this place. Actually.
Magister's cloak, gold armor for Fane. That's really good.
Let me see. I'll be the judge of that. Yes, it is. Because the other one's more for P. For fuck's sake, it gives you warfare and huntsman. And like, what sort of intelligent mage would be doing those skills? It's just
Battle mage? Like well, then huntsman. Yeah, I don't understand the huntsman part. I know.
Suppose the Hydrophist thing. Like, I don't know. Feeling equipped. Let's have a look at you.
What do you see?
Put some feathers on it, so he did to make it look good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I am truly the Crab King.
And I'm truly the Leaf Lord. Look at me.
It is like
Just need to get the shoes, I think.
just whatever we decide to do, our lore seems to fit. It's the same thing with Stellaris. Whatever the Empire decide to play, like the events seem to just go that way. And like he's just new. Like, have we searched these fuckers?
How's the DLC then? You've actually had a load of hours into it now.
What is it?
DLC, what's it like now? After you've had a load of hours?
I haven't even bought the DLC yet.
Is there a new one out? I thought you got the espionage one.
The what?
The espionage one or something like that?
Oh no, the espionage was just part of the free update. Like if you get the
Oh,
DLC, you get like extra stuff to do with it. But I'll buy it when I'm actually willing to sit down and do a proper like playthrough, because I'm thinking I might do one on my channel. Like
I don't know when, like, but I will eventually be down for playing it.
like I mean, honestly, I do see it. I'm loving it right now. What I'm playing now. Like, I've got a big load of vampires under my alliance and shit, and it's just
From somewhere
the
deeper
way
than
things are
the inner
going. But the
workings
thing
of the
is,
machine
seeing you're playing like a
comes in
really
regular
friendly diplomatic
clanking
race,
sound, then a weak
it's
gurgle.
like you're not getting very much
Inoperable.
wars. So you're not just like, oh.
I'm getting texts from the machine.
Some people.
Just talking about fixing a boiler.
Oh yes, I think it's like you can actually
Green
this-
lever, yellow lever, red lever, blue lever. What did he say? From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes in a raggedy cracking sound, weak gurgle. Take my leave. Let me see, I got a book.
Hang on, let me fan talk to it.
Tales.
Is intelligence way talking?
Evacuation log.
You have fun with that, Kaiba. I'll be over here
The
building
18.
large things.
What an
Like what kind of
incredible
something?
discovery.
Machine's restart sequence. Ember, sapphire, emerald.
Right, so yellow, blue, green.
Yeah.
Guess I know what I need to do now.
Right, so
Yellow, blue, green.
yellow, blue, green.
It's working.
Never had that work before. Oil pump, what do you do? It's asked me to put stuff into it.
Or is it just a crafting thing? Is that what it is?
I doubt it though, because a lot of things we've done have been crafting things, but I don't think we're utilizing them. Maybe if we put oil in.
Oh, hold on. Can I... Yeah, you just pick up an empty barrel and then you can fill it up with oil.
Right, there's obviously a reason they're wanting us to do that. I'm thinking the enemies up ahead might be really weak to fire.
Oh no, it's because of this over here.
Oh, okay.
There's-
fuck's sake.
It's just I think if you blow them up during a fight or something.
Oh, right, yeah, because I've never had that work before. I've always just pushed levers randomly.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Oil barrels. Not a careful exploration.
You know, that's not usually how stone walls explode. It's fine, I'll accept it. Bless the fires. Restore the wall back to its original glory.
I use Monster Reborn.
Right. quick save. I'm gonna make sure Fane has the lead.
Your
Because he's the
footsteps
one who
fall
wanted
into
to
a
go.
heavy rhythm, like a pickaxe
There's like-
striking stone.
There's like
A dozen
ghost.
pickaxes working in
I've
laboured
never seen this
unison.
before.
There's like ghost equipment sitting over here.
Your hands feel empty.
I thought it was just a glitch, so they're
There
just
are
not
pickaxe
disappearing.
in them, joining the crew. The steady rhythm of the pickaxes is drowned out by a sonorous growl.
Fake ants. I failed.
The fire is not subdued so easily.
like a pea
It pushes
target.
in from all sides, a devastating
shit.
press of heat and ash.
Your will is too
Oh,
weak
it's
to
this.
resist mine.
This.
If you want true
Pea can talk
power,
to him. He might have the
then
power.
seek
No,
out
no,
every
it's for the
piece
Red
of the
Prince.
Devourer's armor.
It's the voice of the flame.
You majesty
Oh,
beyond
awesome.
compare.
Where did we
Go
last
to
see
the
him?
land without a name.
I grant you majesty,
Find
beyond
the
compare.
mark
Go
of
to
the
the
dragon
land.
worshippers.
You should listen and find the dragon worshippers.
A
I keep
symbol
forgetting my name.
materializes above you, a broad arrowhead made of flames. The voice and vision disappear, but a cold presence lingers nearby.
What the fuck? It should be the Red Prince that has his arrow. Oh, did you send me a belt?
No? Oh yeah, they're identifying you. What's the crack with it?
It's I'll just give you it back because anybody can use any belt.
I know, but what's the
It's
crack?
telekinesis and bartering.
Oh well, that's a good belt for P then. No, Fane. maybe?
Thing. But it's only armor, so
Yeah, if he needs that.
I
the
suppose.
most.
So hold on, let me look at that journal.
Yeah, fuck all runes. We have runes like fucking now we have none.
We seek another piece on the island without a name. So I'm assuming that's the next island. Excavation site near Stone Garden. Which I think is here. Yeah, so
Yeah, well,
then I think the next island we go to is where I get the next piece of armor for him.
you're not even trying to save the world. You're just collecting armor.
These golly beans are helping me.
Kingleaf's fuck it. Fuck the world. They killed me.
It's my story. My two mates are getting legendary armors and weapons. The fucking defend the world and using are just using standard gear. Who are the true heroes? Fane seems pretty evil. Look at him.
He's starting to look like he's the Crab King. He's starting to play his role. Ha ha ha, this is why I came here. Sexy robes.
Kingleaf has
it's
become a
nothing
mum
more
with the
than
earth again. He's getting the leaf armor.
Thought I'd walk our halls
He's the fucking heaviest armored archer I've ever seen. Well, he's a tracker, so I hope maybe that's what it does. Maybe it goes heavy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. This
He's
is gonna
trying
be
to track
hard.
Kingleaf. That's what I'm saying. He was hired to track Kingleaf, but he found his corpse instead.
I found an eternal artifact, another item to make that armor. The Eternal's armor. Oh my god, this is really hard.
Right, so they
This
probably
is
want to
the
be separated.
archaeological discovery of a lifetime.
I mean, P should probably go in because of his persuasion.
Yeah, the talking.
But Fane's the one who's supposed to be here. Look, we can
No.
both escape. You stay up there. Oh no.
I know,
no.
I'll go.
We can't do it yet. We have to do this fucking puzzle. I forgot about this. I'll read it out to you. You just turn the pillars, as I say. There's 6 pillars. I'll tell you which ones to touch first. Lean into the glyphs. The first one says, our first lord babes with power glowed. So what lord sounds like that? The second is born with blood that flowed. Our third,
Sendelius, worshipped by
to the
my
wind.
Duna, the
the
stoutest
fourth
of
glows
the
with
seven.
flames.
No, Zolstissa, the scaled god of the lizards. The goddess Amadia,
Rallic. Oh, Santensi. The goddess of murder, the god of the orcs, Vrogir. Well, that
The
wasn't
fifth
right.
lords with manes. No, the fifth lord's cubs with manes were blessed. The sixth had bronze beyond the rest. Bronze be muscle. So what's fifth cubs with manes? What's that?
Is this the first one?
This is the fifth one.
I don't know any of them. I haven't clicked on any yet. There's a skeleton lying
I've
next
seen
to
you
it.
click on shit.
I know, it's just, it wasn't in the right order. So it's
Okay,
reset
I'll
it.
start again. I'll
There's
start
a
again.
skeleton. There's a skeleton. Does he have a book or anything?
Maybe a riddle about
No,
the
I'll know
past.
it. I'll know it. You read it out to me. He does have a book, though. So,
What a way to die.
I don't know if this
Down
book
here
is
in this
just
darkness. Poor soul.
The book's definitely not telling me the right order because you read them out to me and I'll hit the buttons. Just you talk to the.
Send me the book. Just so I can look at it as well.
I think the book's handy as me. Fuck me, what was it called?
Would it not just be the bottom of your inventory? No.
See, it should be doing that, but it's not doing that. My inventory's auto sorting things. It doesn't matter, dude. I know what it is. If you just read me out the things, I'll know.
The
it.
curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel
I
oddly
won't.
familiar.
These things aren't
They
the way I
surround a
remembered them.
gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball. Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past. Your mind swims, and for a moment, the glyphs become. You read, "Our first lord's babes with
If only
power
there was a sort by
glowed,
Nust.
our seconds born in
Fuck's sake.
blood that flowed.
They
Our
didn't even look
third
at the
young
cover
to
of
the
the book, so
wind
I don't think
return,
I had
our
a fucking
fourths to
title.
glowing flames adjourn."
I think it was just like book.
Our first lord's babes with power glowed.
So which god is Babes, Power, Glowed? Orcs? Oh, I fucked it up, hang on. I just hit all these by mistake. So that's the imps, right? I just need to know which god commands what. So that one's orc, imp, earth, human, basically.
By Wolfram, Relic, Earth, Duna, Tessilius, Blood, Zora, Fire, Vigor, Muscle, Xena, Mind, and Maria, Magic. I think that might be the order.
Let's see if I flip
This
this.
is in the book. In the Midnight Oil quest line, if you look at it. So try this. Relic, Earth, he's the human. I think,
But
Relic.
the riddle says something about Earth at the end, and that's what made me think it wasn't that.
Oh, hold on.
Because when you go to the riddle thing, Earth.
Our lords, our first lords, babes with power glowed. And then let me look at
just find
this.
the book. Let me just find that book again. Do you have the book?
No, I'm looking at the quest log.
Oh.
Vigor, power, muscle, would that be it? No.
No, that would be. There is one. I know what one that is. It's
Because
just
there's Earth,
one that talks about brawn. Brawn would
Yeah.
be muscle.
there's Earth, Air, Blood, Fire, Muscle, Mind, and Magic. That's all the...
And then the riddle says the first one's babes born with.
Yeah,
what?
that's the first one. Babes born power. The only thing I can think of power is muscle. So just try Vigor or Vorgi or something like that first.
Okay, I'll try it. But there's one that mentions brawn
Yeah.
and not muscle. But power to me would be magic.
Well, try Magic then.
Yeah, because maybe the first god is the one they go on about, Armadia. Do you know what I mean?
Armadiev, yeah.
Also,
And then our second's born in blood that flowed.
The blood
Blood?
god is.
Hold
Where's the
on.
blood? Tirson Dilius, I
Yeah.
Because he's like eating people.
Wind is the third one, so who's wind? Duna is wind. Flames
Duna.
is the fourth one. That's Zora.
Hang on. I'm listening to him say shit. So Duna was wind.
Yeah, and then Zora for fire. The lizard.
Soros Sissia.
Yeah, it's fire.
Soul Sissia.
Right, so
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed. Our sixth had
then who's
brawn
next?
beyond the rest.
our fifth lord's cubs with mains, so that's the mained one. That is the axe Zansia or something like that.
Yep.
And then sixth
Is the
Our-
Braun.
Braum, the rest, which would be Muscle Vigor.
Yep. And then Rolik's last.
It must, yeah, Rollick must be last then.
Done.
Our seventh, you try to hold your focus.
That's it! We're through!
Let's save it up. We need to precision ourselves here.
Right,
You-
hold on. You go down to talk, and I'll send the Red Prince and thing as bodyguards, and then you can get fast out of here.
And what are you going to do when you're stuck down there?
Fit?
Right.
Because you need to get us somewhere high up of your archer to get really good damage, so... Bring... I don't know where people spawn, but bring...
Right, so I know
Bring
when people
Finn.
spawn. See the enemies, they'll spawn in the corners behind us, right? So we'll be stuck down here at this coffin. She'll spawn there. There'll be like dogs that spawn in each corner, I think. And they are probably the bigger issue than her. Right, I'm just getting these grouped up.
Don't forget, me... Well... Folium doesn't really, but... Red Prince has a getaway option.
I see down here as well. I always remember getting away options down here don't seem to get you away. Like they do work, it's just the target area doesn't seem to display what your hint just won't display. I don't know. I just always remember it's being fucking
What
nuts.
in the name of
There's so many reasons.
Christ,
Right?
pig is
Okay,
going on
you take
here?
over.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
Oh, there's so many of them. Mhm. Oh. If it's that important to you, Finn, then I will stand in your way.
You hear a gasp from the creature as Fane steps forward. It speaks in a hissing, clicking language that seems both completely alien and somewhat familiar. Fane raises his head and responds in the same jolting, clicking tongue.
So weird.
He seems to be pleading with
You
the
don't have a
creature,
tongue, Finn.
his hands outstretched. The creature looks down at him and shrieks in rage. Her gestures are quick, strong, and violent. Whatever she said, it seems to have devastated your friend. The verbal barrage continues, but something changes within Fane. He looks up, and golden light pours from his skull. When he speaks next, you understand every word, but you're not sure the words are his own.
Aetira, Aetira. I had hoped to see you turn to dust in this tomb. Alone, forgotten, with only your secrets for comfort.
Lady Amadia?
Why is she talking for him?
You possess him. Have you fallen so far that you seek shelter within that? Does your vessel even know what you did? The war you started, the greed and avarice that saw you betray the Eternals?
Told you, Armadia's the crop king then.
The glow fades, and Fane seems to return to himself.
Is
He
there a trade
staggers
button
away,
with this one then?
exhausted
Jesus
by
Christ,
everything
there
that's
is. No, it's not. It's my
happened.
infantry button. It's just trade with the gods there.
The creature turns away from him and, panting, turns to you.
Okay.
The creature looks down
What?
from its perch, trembling. It
So
crawled
the
out of its
conversation's ended?
sarcophagus as if it
It's
had
went
forgotten
straight to
what
the
it
Red
once
Prince for
meant.
some reason.
It turns to you,
That's weird.
and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask. From behind its unmoving lips, you
That
hear
gives
a
me time to
noise.
move out of the way then.
It starts
Finn,
as
let's
a
go.
groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's
Didn't tell me
squeaky.
you were the fucking god of creation.
Saravel te
We're hanging out with kings.
Just-
I'm the god of creation. This is my little
I'll
voice.
wait until you get in position so you can hear the conversation. Just speaking in some mad language.
Oh no, guys, I'm gone. I'll see you later. I'm out of here. See you. I'm going back to Fort Joy.
Pathetic.
Fucking hanging out with God itself. Oh, hang on. Yep. Yeah, I'll get way back. Fiend. Separate.
Quick.
The
Are you
separation
listening?
will bloody work if I'm listening, but alright, it's alright, go.
You can't make it out any words you recognize sounds.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Zol Stissa, but
Oh.
speaks the
Oh, they're
tongue
talking to the
of
God of
beasts.
Venice. That's what it
How
is.
cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing
Alright,
compilation.
so all just they're talking to the God of Venice, then it wasn't actually her. That's
Demand to know who
alright.
you're speaking to.
Fascinating.
But why would she
So
focus on Finn?
quick
That's the
to
thing.
handle. It has the outward appearance
'Cause he's an
of
Eternal.
one of our kind,
And so is she.
but underneath it is so very primitive.
What level? are we
Perhaps
focused?
this is to be
14,
expected when
fuck.
creation is left to 7 amateurs.
Although the
The
gods have
king would
no
never have
magic on
been
her,
so
basically.
sloppy in his work.
She's a lab.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
I formed a creature that's sadly mistaken. It was established by the sun.
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It must have no more
The
than
fact
a
that you're just
century or
aging
two
slowly.
left.
I know.
The god within you reacts. Her emotions a cocktail of fury and fear.
I mean, you literally start dying the day you're born.
Demanding that you give her control, demanding your body obey her will.
Give the god some leeway.
A terror you were. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Zol Stissa? What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence. It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void. And the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet here you stand, small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aetherin to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aetherin, a cold terror settling in your chest.
Let the god respond.
Where is it?
Hang on.
What?
Is that not what that guy Tarkman asked us to find?
Maybe.
the
I can't
graveyard?
remember.
The Aetherin or something? He says it had great power.
I think we're looking for a... I can't remember.
No, that guy Tarkman, I think he said
Of
something.
course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, my lady.
Oh, hang on. Maybe this is what Raker sent us here for, too.
I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it.
Dallas.
Not Dallas,
Perhaps
that Raymond
they
guy, I reckon.
intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for that monstrosity you have made your shell, it was designed to die, and I think it is time that design were fulfilled. Do not worry. The source shall not be wasted. It will carry me from this tomb. It will bring me freedom at last.
It was never square options there, anyway. Of course, they get so many more turns.
This is probably gonna be tough as fuck.
And I should have summon extra ones. Fuck, I'd. Yeah, we're fucked.
Fading.
It's dumb AI being dumb AI. Don't worry, guys. I will nap by the time I wake up in my nap. Everything will be restored.
It's so dirty, but it's great.
Oh well, it still fuck us up.
I know.
2 times it hasn't worked. Like,
Get P back in there. Get him, make him sneak and then attack an enemy. When you're in sneak, so the attack goes through.
I'll yield to none.
And then get a ace wall somewhere. Just start splitting everything up. Oh, charmed, even better. It's only 2 turns in.
Fuck, don't turn into a giant demon.
I guess that's where we're gonna learn how to build it this year.
Oh my god, the last time Mortis absorbed Source, he fucking turned into that thing.
He wasn't an Eternal though.
Fuck, thing. What was that?
She froze her own animals.
Source draining them too.
That one's almost dead. Oh shit. Yes. Oh no.
That's
Miss.
a link.
Oh, you bitch. You bitch. You know what to do. Fuck's sake.
While they're making their moves, I'm just gonna take a pee.
Everyone's dead. They ignored your fame person and went for a P. But they started to split up a wee bit, so...
Prepare!
Leave me be. I don't want any more to do with this. I'm leaving. Hopefully they don't always leap over it and kill me. But at least Folium and Red Prince will get a little respite when they revive.
The dolphin. Because it is.
Telling ya, nothing keeps the undead out like a nice wall of ice. No, don't leap and kill me. No! Please, Finn.
Well, call it here.
Call it here. How long has that been?
I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention.
Call it here, and it looks like the next episode will have to be fucking around, driftwood a bit more, find more stuff, and maybe upgrade ourselves a little bit more before we take that on.
Yeah.
Or we could do it just separating them, but I also don't like fighting fights like that and chasing them, so next time we'll see, folks.
Yeah.